Hello my friends, welcome to Pro Am Strings. I'm Henriette and today is day 40 of the virtual violin practice play along. Congratulations, you have managed to turn up here today and made it to the end of this course. That is awesome, so thank you very much for showing up here and for sticking with this course. I'm so pleased that you've made it to this last lesson. And today is going to be a bit of a celebration, which means that we're not going to do all the technical exercises that we've practiced all the time. We're just going to focus on our improvisations today, but they're going to be improvisations with a twist. So let's get your stuff and let's get started. Let's tune up first, shall we? Practice in double stops now, A and E. And D and A. And G and D. Awesome. And some of you who know me a little bit know that progression is one of my key things in life. I am here to help everyone progress on their violin, whether they're a beginner or a very advanced person, or whether they are very young or very old. And in this course I've been trying to incorporate a little bit for everyone. So clearly, shown by the fact that you are here still with us after 40 days, means that some of that has come across. And I'm very pleased and very humbled by people sticking with this course till the end. So thank you very much for joining us. Now in this course, we're just going to look back and think a little bit about what we've achieved. First of all, we have improved our stance, and we've been thinking about how you can make your legs more relaxed and how that improves the tone quality. Secondly, we've been thinking about your shoulders and how moving your shoulders down also has improved your tone quality. That leaning into the string with your bow arm has no doubt had an effect on the sound that you make, and hopefully you've appreciated the difference in sound and you feel that you can play with more different types of sound. And that has been the aim also of the different bow strokes that we've been learning. So we've been learning a legato bow stroke, so one that has got very smooth and very heavy into the string with very nice bow changes and very smooth string crossings. And then we've learned several staccato bow strokes. We have been playing the martelé bow stroke. Then we've also played, I'll show you which one that was. The martelé bow stroke was the one at the upper half of the bow. That was it. Then we've also practiced a spiccato bow stroke, which was this bow stroke that we played at the balance point of the bow, and which was that one. All right. And then we've also played a sautier bow stroke, which was the super fast one in the middle of the bow, going like this. Okay, double stops. We played those octaves, remember? We've also played position changes. We've been playing vibrato exercises. Wow! And we've been playing chords. Now, apart from that, in our improvisations, we have been playing sections of music in certain keys. And then we've played a perfect cadence at the end, complete with some chords and other things like trills. We've played, I can't remember all the things, string crossings and so on. And now when we're going to improvise, I would like you to aim to practice 2 of those techniques that we've learned in your improvisation. So I'll make the improvisation slightly easier today at this stage, and I'd like you to put in a legato bowing, which is very heavy into the string, and combine it with either a martelé bow stroke or a spiccato bow stroke or a sautillé bow stroke. And the way you do that is completely up to you. I shall give you an example, and you don't necessarily have to play it beautifully. I just want to think in your head about the whole collection of ideas that you by now have in your head, and use some of that into your improvisations, starting with 2 different bow strokes. So I'll show you an example, and I'm going to just play in the key of D major. I'm going to play with a very heavy bow into the string. I just by accident played 3 different things, so very much legato and heavy into the string, and then my second section was spiccato, and then I played some chords, some double stops. So have a go yourself and see if you can explore those different techniques that we've just mentioned and put them into your improvisation. And you can believe probably that I am now super excited to hear what that was all about, and I shall probably never know, so why don't you make an effort today and write into the comment section below. Let's do a different one, shall we? So I've used my legato and my spiccato and my chords just now. Let's just now do some octaves, and I'm going to use some position changing. So I'll give you an example here. So I'm picking 2 deliberate ones, okay? Your turn. Remember, if you haven't got enough time, you can always pause this video and then rejoin a little bit later in your own time. That's all fine. Now, you notice now that these are completely different things that I'm putting in my improvisations compared with what we used to do staccato, legato, performance directions, that sort of thing. So if you combine the techniques with the performance directions, you're going to have zillions more possibilities in your improvisations. And that is not to say that you have to use them all the time, but you might start by using 2 of each, so 2 performance directions and 2 violin techniques. So let's now do, I'm going to play some trills, and I'm going to play some soft playing, and I'm also going to do some legato bowing and some martelé bowing. You have a go. And you have perhaps noticed that some people will be able to play much louder and much faster and much wilder, and other people will be more self-contained and a little bit more timid maybe, and a little bit more quiet. And in this next improvisation, I want you to make this final improvisation really yours, and I want you to think about your own personality. And I would like you to try and bring out some of your personality traits, and you can perhaps name 1 or 2 or 3 things about you. That you might be very outgoing, or you might be naturally a little bit more shy. You might be a natural leader, or you might naturally be a little bit more introvert. And then I want you to try and choose the performance directions and your techniques that suit your personality. So I'll give you a moment just to think about that, and I shall be thinking about mine as well, and I'll give you an example, and then I want you to come back to this perfect cadence at the end as well. So we're going to reflect your personality, and then we're making it a proper ending today, because this is the end of this course, with a proper perfect cadence. So I'll give you an example. Over to you. Congratulations, what a fantastic journey you've had with your improvisations, and what a fantastic result you've just had, expressing your personality in your improvisations. Congratulations also for your determination and your open-heartedness to receive new ideas and to really incorporate these into your playing. That is one of the major aspects of a talent for the violin, is being open to suggestions and being willing to try things out. And that is definitely what you've done. I've thrown quite a lot of ideas at you. I'm very, very mindful of that fact. And I hope it hasn't been too much at times, but haven't you done amazingly well to come to this place here? So can I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sticking with me here and for making this awesome progress. So I'm hoping that you will carry on exploring your improvisation and really enjoying it day by day as your mood shifts and as you find different ways of expressing yourself, because that is the ultimate goal of playing an instrument, isn't it? Being able to enjoy the feel of playing, but also to be able to express yourself. And I wish you good luck, because this is only maybe the start of your journey, and I wish you really well. Come and explore the many other videos that I have on this channel, and I hope that I will meet you again at some point in a future video. Thank you very much for joining me, and all the best to you. Goodbye.